So I completely forgot to record, and then when I started recording, the program I was using crashed as well. So it kind of skipped through a bit. I'll explain what's happening though. So that's a limestone. I don't know how far back I'm gonna have to take this. So limestone node is being mined by this miner, going to this constructor for concrete. I'm also currently out of power. I overloaded my system. I need to make another power thingy. This is mining iron. This one is also mining iron. And I'm going to get one on there for iron as well. Hopefully soon. These are both coming up here. And then this one joins in with some more limestone. They're all coming up here to the main factory, which I'll actually use the front entrance to get in. I don't know how much of this will be. I don't know how much is like saved or not, so none of it might have been saved. In which case that sucks. We'll see though. So here's like the entrance. You come up here and then you come over this bridge that goes over the little pond here. And then you come down, and then here's the factory, the start of it. Right here is the two things making concrete, or will be making concrete. This one's the only one making concrete right now. I have to get the other limestone to come all the way up, but I don't have iron for that. And then I come over here, and then these are smelters, which are turning the iron ore into iron ingots, as you can see when they come in. And then that's going into these constructors, which is turning them into plates and rods. And this one's also probably going to do rods, because rods also needs screws, I want to say. Yeah, screws. Yeah, rods are for screws as well. Currently though, if you look at a power pole here, I overran my system, so the consumption is above its above capacity at a certain point. So yeah, I have to build another biomass burner or do that. What do I need for those? Oh, I have the stuff. Okay. I guess I could just put them up. No, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'll make a separate so here, and if I just go whoop, should be big enough for now. This is just so I can have room for a couple of these things, so I have enough power. Let's see, how do I do this? I'll start over here. Let's see if I come over here and then I do this, line up, and the amount of plates, got it. Go. Okay, I don't have enough. At least have. I'll just attach that over there for the time being, and let's put some fuel in this, and hopefully, yeah, there we go. As you see, my max consumption, which is right here, went way over the capacity line. for how much I could actually use. So yeah. Now that that's fixed, time to keep building. Okay, so it's been a bit since I've actually done stuff. I keep losing track of time and start playing without realizing, oh, I have to stop and record this stuff. So I got all my belts hooked up, everything except for that far limestone one, which that should be easy to hook up later. I'll do that next time though. I seriously have to stop playing this game. I've been playing for like too long. Everything comes up in this kind of line. It's kind of a bit of a mess. Get the other limestone that joins in. It'll come in to the back there. And then you can come across this bridge that I've shown. I've added some sidewalls and stuff. Come up over. You got the hub and then the MAM, which you do research in. So, like, I researched a bit of alien organs, and then, like, if I have enough, I could do nutrients or power slugs. I had a blue power slug, so I did that. And it looks like, oh, this stuff isn't that bad. Okay. Yeah, I have to get the materials for this stuff, and then I can actually make the power shards that I was talking about, or the stuff to overclock. So here's the concrete. I kind of have like everything laid up, so it's like as you walk by, you can see it. You have the concrete, the plates, iron rods, and then the screws. And then up on the second floor, which you get to through over here, up, and then you have your copper stuff. Copper wire, and then the cable. So for the concrete, which isn't that complicated, limestone comes in, boom. I have to go get the other limestone, that comes in, there. This goes into a conveyor merger, which then goes straight into here. I don't even know, 15 per minute, how much can these belts handle? 60 per minute. Okay, so they can handle more than this. I think it might just be because the concrete's really big, so it just looks like it's filling up everything. Probably it. That, or it's because there's a giant axis building up. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Okay. So, everything comes in. This is the concrete. For the iron stuff, sneak on through here. Yes, I can. Everything comes in, and because of the way it works, the miners I have do 60 per minute, so it gives off 60 iron per minute. The smelters only can do 30, so one miner, which is one of these lines, goes to 2 smelters. So I have this smelter and the smelter, which these two split off for these two. Why is this backed up that bad? Might have to look into that, because these should not be backed up this much. That's because it's not moving fast enough. And those smelt. The far smelters, one goes in here to this constructor, which does plates. One goes in here, which does plates as well. This one comes in and does plates. This one comes in and does rods. No, wait, rods and rods. Sorry, my bad. This also then does rods, and then this feeds in It comes back around with the rods into this constructor to do screws. This isn't really the most organized area I've seen before. Like, I probably could have did a bit better with it, but for just making everything automated, I'm not planning on this being my final layout. I'm more planning on this being a base design I can work off of later on. So let's say I get more miners for iron. I can have the iron come in over here, and I can have all of the iron get, maybe I could just have, maybe what I could do is I could have it based off a floor. So like iron gets smelted down here, then the iron gets put into constructors, whatever up there, then it just keeps going up because I have vertical conveyors now, like you see with the copper there. So come up here to the copper stuff. This is a lot more simple to look at than the iron. Mainly because there's also only one line of copper, but the copper comes in. Probably should have done another smelter because this can't keep up at as fast. Unlike the iron, and even the iron, it's like barely keeping up. If even. So this does the copper. The copper ingots come out, and then they get split off into two constructors. One does wire. Actually, they both do wire. One wire goes into storage. The other wire goes into the cables here, which then comes back into storage. So I have cables to use. I did set up, these have been here for a bit, but there are also two more power biomass burners to make sure I have enough power, because max consumption is just barely above, but nothing is ever running all at the same time because of constructors and the way that they work. Like, you would have to have, the only time this would suck is like if the power grid goes off and every constructor is like full. You won't be able to turn your power grid back on straight away, because if every constructor tries to start building something at once, it'll be too much power. But, so this is the start of the base, or the factory. I don't know why I said base. I did add some walls for decoration along the pond, and I had these 1 meter high walls, so that way it's like a railing, because I know there's actual railing. But I don't have any. I don't have access to that just yet. And I did finish tier 1. This just gives me the MAM and a couple other things. Then this is what gave me the mergers and splitters and the conveyor lift, and then we covered that. I feel like the next thing I'd probably want would probably be this, maybe the customizer gun or logistics 2. But actually no, I'd probably want the assembler, because the assembler makes it so I can make the reinforced iron plates, and so I could get automation for that up. Yeah, so I'm gonna start up on that next time. I'm gonna get my, actually they'll have fuel in it, and dying got me. Yeah, this is an issue. Like how I was saying, you have more. Yeah, if all the constructors try to do something at once, it's just gonna not be able to turn on. I think that's what's happening here. So this is gonna be interesting, because I have to just disconnect the miners to begin with, because they're all in one line that leads out. So if I just disconnect the miners, that might work better off. Also, sorry if I do sound ill. I am slightly under the weather. I have been this entire time. It's not too fun. But I haven't been able to upload because I've driver's training, and so I just finished that, and that was taking up all my time plus school on top of that. So, but hopefully I can actually get back to doing uploads, get some more Minecraft out as well, because I know that that did better. Didn't last long. Yeah. So this is the start of our new Satisfactory playthrough. If you like this video, I know it's kind of slow, but hopefully the other ones won't be like this, and hopefully I'll actually be feeling better so I can be not as monotone throughout the videos. But if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of my content, go ahead and subscribe. This was our Satisfactory playthrough. I was Randomoff64, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.